Hi there, welcome to the East Current weekly market recap. As always, we will start analyzing with the Nikkei index. As you can see, we're moving still in a upward price channel. However, the weekly close is below the 50 daily moving average. Still well above the 30 weekly moving average, so we'll have to see what trading will give us next week. Here's the Shanghai Composite. This is a bit of a concern. We completely have broken the 30 weekly moving average. We have a full candle, weekly candle trading below, and we're closed well below the 30 weekly moving average. So this is a concern. We'll have to follow up on this next week, but this for me is the start of a bear market. The FXC, this is the 50 top companies in China, and they're in a bear market. 30 weekly moving average is continuing to grind lower. This is a dangerous market and we'll have to follow up. South Korea, KOSPI. A lot of talk has been going on the KOSPI this week. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 weekly candles correcting. This is not abnormal. However, we return back to the 30 weekly moving average. The long term is still bullish. We'll have to watch how this plays out next week. India. We're back above the 30 weekly moving average. This is not a bad chart to me. We'll have to see next week how it closes, but no worries at this moment. Europe still strong. Moving averages are above one and each other. Let's get rid of the clutter. 21, 50 and the 30 weekly moving averages all in bullish posture and not much going on in Europe. Still strong. Stoxx 50, same story. Bullish setup. The FTSE, same story. Looks like we're in a Wyckoff accumulation phase or a distribution. We'll have to see how it plays out, but this is not a bad chart at the moment. The DAX, same story. The DAX is still strong. Nothing much to report here. And we'll move to America. The futures. Get rid of this for you. Well, we did close below the 21 and the 50. We're in some kind of a distribution, but definitely nothing much to report on, and definitely not bearish yet. SPY, SPX, same story. Here's the bigger picture of the SPY. Going back to 2020, we're trading in between these two parallel lines. I have to see what it gives, but it's still in a bullish structure. RSP, very strong. Dow Jones, still strong. QQQ is correcting. We're below the 21 and 50 daily moving average, but still well above the 30 weekly. Well, yeah, we'll have to see how it plays out next week. IWM, strong. IWC, strong. And then the composite of RSP. This is a chart I like to watch. RSP, IWM, And IWC, nothing much going on. Still in a bullish posture. And well, yeah, no danger here. 21 above the 50, 50 above the 30 weekly, all moving nicely higher. So I'm not in any form of panic. European investors, here's the IUSA, based on the action of the SPY, SPX. Nothing much to report here. Brazilian market is in a bit of trouble. However, it's grinding higher. We'll have to see what it does here at the 30 weekly moving average. The dollar index, the dollar is still moving higher, still could be taken off to this trend line. We'll have to watch. Bitcoin, horrible. This is in a really downward bear market. And this will take a while probably to resolve itself. Ethereum, same story. Weak chart. And we need some more time how this will play out. Gold, start of a bear market. And we need much more time to see what this is going to give. But this is the start of a classic bear market. And but we'll have to be patient. Well, that's it. Short video. I'm on holiday, so I don't have much more time to give you more insight. But like I said, the US market is still intact. We are going through a correction in the tech stocks. Next week, it's earnings period, so we'll have to wait what next week will give us. Talk to you next week and have a good Sunday.